Hey, I'm Mike Skrypnek. I'm the founder and CEO of Grow, Get, Give Coaching. And what do I do all day long? I speak to people and coach people and train people. And when the COVID crisis wasn't happening, I'm on stages and in workshops and in training sessions, multi-day, multi-hour, multi-day sessions. And let me tell you right now, before Sweatblock, I had a problem. I don't know about you, but I was a major, and still am. I perspire a lot, but Sweatblock is the only product I've ever found that actually deals with this challenge. So think of it, getting on stage is, I don't know about who is out there who actually has to perform on stage, and when you're a performer, you're really quite insecure about how you look. I mean, it's all about appearances, right? And as much as I don't really, I'm pretty authentic and I don't give two craps about people what I say, I really care about how I look. Let's just admit it. So I don't want big sweat rings, and I don't want to feel like I'm sweating at the same time. And Sweatblock actually was the number one and only product I've ever found that actually helps me resolve that. Ever since I was a teenage boy, I was a big time athlete, and my body got really, really good at sweating and keeping control of my temperature. So anytime I'm off kilter, I would just gush, right? And then I actually resorted at 19 years old to getting surgery. And when the doctors removed my sweat glands, they actually said to me that they were amazed at how big they were. They were biggest they'd ever seen at the time. So I was extremely good at cooling my body, but unfortunately it all came out of my armpits. And over the years, that surgery seemed to work for a while, but after 10 or 15 years later, my body became very good at managing its temperature again, and I began to sweat and sweat and sweat. And then you add the anxiety of performing, which I'm a pretty cool, calm, collected character, but I still get a little anxiety, and depending on the audience, the sweat was even worse. And I hated sweating through my shirts and sweating possibly even through my suits. And if you can relate, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're in the bathroom dabbing or putting Kleenex in there to try to prevent any further sweating or noticeable sweating. It just had to stop. So I found Sweatblock a few years ago, and it was the absolute best thing I'd ever found. And since then, it's been great. And normally I just use one a week and keep my sweating in check. But when I have big events, when I have training, I do 2 or 3 a week, and it just knocks it dead. It basically keeps me fully confident, fully comfortable, ready to perform, not concerned, none of those pre-speaking rituals I used to do when I was a sweat maniac. And so now I just am happier, confident, and I can deliver and perform at 100% without any concern. So Sweatblock, thanks very much. Facebook group for Sweatblock. I hope you have more stories like this to share, because I'm ecstatic and I will be happy to praise Sweatblock all over North America and the world, or any stage I'm on for the next few years. So we're all going to get out of this. Good luck to you, Chase and Sweatblock. Good luck to everyone out there in this crisis, because while it's going to be tough, we're all going to get through it, and I can't wait to see you on stage performing on the other end. Take care.